Hello and welcome you to my video lecture classes of production technology. In my previous videos, already I discussed about cutting operation which is performed in press work. So let us discuss some cutting operation, non-cutting operation which is performed in press work. These are bending, drawing and squeezing. So let's start with the first one, which is known as your trimming. During any working process in which the part in place by the press, the outer edges of the part which is the area usually gripped become marked and scored. Trimming is the cutting off of this excess of metal edges. Trimming may be performed horizontally or vertically depending upon the configuration of the parts. So let us discuss about press terminology. So first of all we have to identify the press tool. The slide which is shown to you, this is the tool of a press. So let us discuss or visualize the different parts of a press tool. So basically this tool is subdivided into two types. One, the upper side which is named as your punch, and the lower side which is named as your die. So here this is the punch and this portion which is named as your die. Here the upper side, the punch is the upper side of the press tool which is fitted on the ram and which is moving up and down vertically. So here it is the center line. This piece is called metal strip, and for the balancing of this punch and die we are using a guide post so that it should be enter into the cavity of the die. This portion it is known as blank die. These are the die holes, and this bed or press, that is the bolster plate which is assembled with the press table. So this is all about the press working terminology. So first of all, what is a bed? The bed is the lower part of the press frame that serves as a table to which the bolster plate is mounted. Then what is bolster plate? This is a thick plate secured to the press bed which is used for locating and supporting the die assembly. It is usually 5 to 12.5 centimeter in thickness. So let us discuss about die set. It is unit assembly which is incorporates a lower and upper shoe, two or more guide parts and guide part bushings. Then die block, it is a block or a plate which contains a die cavity. Then lower shoe, the lower shoe of the die or a die set is generally mounted on the bolster plate of a press. The die block is mounted on the lower shoe. Also the guide posts are mounted on it. So number 6, that is so-called punch. This is male components of a die assembly which is directly or indirectly moves by and fastened to the press ram or slide. So upper shoe, let's discuss about the next, that is so-called upper shoe. This is the upper part of the die set which contains guide post bushings. Punch plate, the punch plate or punch retainer fits closely over the body of the punch and holds it in proper relative position. Then let's discuss about backup plate. Backup plates or pressure plate is placed so that the intensity of the pressure does not become excessive on punch holder. The plate distributes the pressure over a wide area and the intensity of the pressure on the punch holder is reduced to avoid crushing. And the last one is your stripper. It is a plate which is used to strip the die metal strip from cutting a non-die. It may also guide the sheet. So this is all about your press terminology, or you can say the various parts of a press tool. So let us discuss about the classification of the dies basing upon the construction. Already we discussed in my previous video that the basing upon the construction, the dies are classified by 5 types. Number 1, simple die. Number 2, compound die. Number 3, progressive die. Number 4, combination die. Number 5, rubber die. As per your syllabus, we are having 3. This means these are simple die, compound die, and progressive die. So let's start with the first one, that is known as your simple die. So in a simple die, only one operation is performed at each stroke of the ram. As per the definition of this simple die, only one operation is performed at each stroke of the ram. What are the operation? It may be blanking, it may be punching, it may be trimming, it may be shaving, any of the one operation. That means in one stroke of the ram, if one operation is performed, then this die is named as your simple die. Here we are showing a blanking die. So here is the perforating punch, that is the stripper, this is the die, that is the part. So types of die, the dies may be classified according to the types of operation. Already we discussed this point. One is cutting die, another one is forming die. So simple die, these dies perform a single operation for each stroke of the press slide. The operation may be any of the operation under cutting operation die. That means we are only one operation can be performed at a single stroke of the ram. By using simple die, generally cupping, blanking, punching, embossing, etc. are done. The simple die are usually used either on the starting of a combine operation or at last of the manufacturing process. So let us discuss about some advantages of simple die. Number 1, simple in construction. Number 2, easy to operate. Number 3, cost is low. Number 4, maintenance cost is also low. So these are the advantages of the simple die. So let us discuss about the disadvantages of simple die. As per the disadvantage, number 1, production rate is slow because in a single stroke of the ram only one operation is performed, so the production timing is high. So when the production timing is high, then it is quite obvious the production rate is also high. Number 2, only used in a single operation as per the definition. Number 3, running cost is also high in the case of simple die. Number 4, less accurate as compared to the other die. So these are the disadvantages of simple die. So let us discuss about the operation application of simple die. The simple die which are used for the operation like blanking, punching, bending, etc. So these are all about your simple die. So let us discuss about the next die, which is named as your compound die. In these dies, 2 or more operations may be performed at one station. Such dies are considered as a cutting tools since only cutting operations are carried out. The figure shows a simple compound die in which a washer is made by one stroke of the press. The washer is produced by simultaneous blanking and piercing operations. Compound dies are more accurate and economical in mass production as compared to the single operation dies. So these compound die what we are using, these are used as a cutting tools where two operations are performed in a single stroke of the ram. Thank you.